Okay guys, so this is my initial review of the DJI Ronin M gimbal stabilizer. I'm gonna give you guys a quick unboxing for all you unboxing lovers out there. Then we're gonna dive right into mounting the GoPro Hero 4. I went ahead and mounted this because I was recording with the GH4 and the GoPro was the quickest thing I could put my hands on. I also mounted it to find out if the gimbal could handle a camera this small and auto-tune without having any issues. So here it is, mounted up. It is balanced. I've been doing these things for a while, so I know how to balance a gimbal. I mean, I did rush with this thing, however, it's very doable. The roll is a little bit off. It's not perfect. It's not exactly where I would want it, but I mean, that's just me being picky. The yaw, it's pretty on point. I mean, just like the original Ronin, it's pretty easy to dial that in. As you can see, it's holding very nicely. I'll take it up a little bit. It's holding right there. So it's, I can pretty much balance anything on here. Give me a rock and I'll pretty much balance it on a gimbal. Let me go ahead and go down this thing. It's toolless, pretty much. I'd say 99-98% toolless. Only time I'll probably need the actual Allen wrench that comes in a pouch that they give you is probably when I'm using a different camera that's probably more heavy on the right hand side or so. The bar back here does have three screws that they give you Allen wrenches for, that you can use to adjust the roll bar to give it, pretty much make it more balanced if you need to slide it left or right, if somehow the travel right here on the mounting plate doesn't give you enough movement. Just like any other gimbal we've seen in the last year or so, same stuff to balance. It does have some nice protective plastic over the cables. If it gets in the way, you can kind of shove it. It's going through the tube in the back, so you can kind of push it and pull it over a little bit. Battery is pretty much the same battery from what I remember. Looks like it'd definitely be lasting for 6 hours. You'll probably need only one more battery if you're on set. Let one charge, this one will be working. Let's say you get 4 hours. The battery will probably take less than 2 hours to charge, so 2 batteries is enough. I've seen them listed for $200. I honestly think the price is really $150. Just like the other one, it comes with these clamps that you can loosen and move the arms up. This doesn't come with it though. This is my monitor mount. If I can find a link for it again, I'll post it. The arms do come off fairly easily. I do like that it comes off that easily. I mean, honestly, it probably takes less turns than I just did to actually get it on and off. The portion here, the dovetail I believe it's called, does seem a little bit different than the original Ronin. I think it's a little bit smaller. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a different size. We'll probably find out when we try to mount it on our octocopter later and put it in the air, because we do have an adapter for it for the original Ronin, but we may have to machine something else later on. So here's my settings for the GoPro. I'll go ahead and turn it on, and we'll probably show you some footage that I shot with this thing with the GoPro on it. Now, I had to do a calibration. No matter what, I did a calibration before I did the video that I showed. And then when I went out there, it actually started drifting after I started it up. I restarted a couple times, that still didn't work. But either way, I had to calibrate one more time, and right now it looks pretty set. But just be ready to pull out your phone just in case that ever happens. Just make it calibrate. It's under the more and calibrate system. Nothing too crazy, it's quick, just like the auto tune. Here's some test footage of the GH4 mounted to the Ronin M. I definitely plan on testing it out with some heavier cameras. Can't wait to see how it handles with a stripped down red, and how it handles in the air on one of our multi-rotors. Definitely let me know if you guys would like to see a more in-depth review of this gimbal compared to one of the Alex Most based gimbals like the Came TV gimbal or the one mounted on my X8. Feel free to subscribe and stay tuned for more. In the meantime, sit back and enjoy these clips.